This beautiful and charming teacher recently transferred to this school. One day while giving the results of the exam, suddenly this boy with great results catches her attention. She calls him after the class and tells him that he is a good student and she wants to help him to achieve better results. Then she takes his phone number. This new teacher could not stop thinking about this child after that time. One night she calls him and tells him that she is alone and wants to invite him to dinner because he got good results, and they meet. After they meet, they both start drinking and then something unexpected happens. Hello, my dear viewers. Today I bring to you the movie is called Dirty Teacher, which was released in 2013. If you like the movie, please don't forget to like the video. The movie starts a girl named Jamie is giving a gift to her teacher, Cohen, because her teacher is leaving the school. Cohen says Jamie will do well in her future classes because she is getting good grades. She tells Jamie that if she keeps working hard, she can get into any college she wants. Jamie asks Cohen about the new teacher, Madsen, who will take her place. Cohen says she heard that Madsen is really good and thinks Jamie will like her. The next day at school, Madsen starts her class and tells the students her name. On her first day, she gives the students a test and says she is just following Cohen's plan. After class, Madsen goes up to Danny and asks him how his grade is and how he's doing. Madsen says he needs to keep his grade up to stay on the baseball team. Danny asks Madsen if they can talk about his grades after school, and Madsen says yes. After school, they are chatting and Madsen asks him if he has a girlfriend. Danny quickly says that she has one and tells his girlfriend that she did a great job. Madsen begins to like Danny, even though he already has a girlfriend. She also helps him learn how to do his paper. Before Danny goes, Madsen tells him that she is available after school on Thursday. She can help Danny with his upcoming tests. But Danny says no because the weekend is the first anniversary of him and Jamie, so he wants to be with his girlfriend. Madsen asks for Danny's phone number so she can help him with his paper. The next day, Jamie receives a C grade on her paper. She asks Madsen why she got a C and wants to improve it because she really needs a good grade to get a scholarship for the college she wants to attend. Madsen gives her another assignment to finish by tomorrow, so she won't be able to improve her score. Jamie looks worried, and Madsen asks her what is bothering her and what matters most to her. Jamie decides to work on the paper because she believes her college is more important to her than her relationship with Danny. Later, Jamie talks to Danny and tells him she can't go out because she needs to finish her paper. Danny gets upset and tells Jamie that grades don't matter that much. Jamie responds quickly and talks about her family's money issues with him. Unlike Danny, whose parents paid for his master's degree, he then gives Jamie a gift for their anniversary and leaves her by herself. The next day, Danny's baseball team is losing, and it makes him sad. He can't look forward to his anniversary with Jamie to make him happy because she has to redo her paper for better grades. Madsen and Danny go to a bar and have some beers. Danny isn't sure if he should drink a beer with his teacher, but Madsen promises him that it's just one beer, and she won't tell anyone. They are talking mainly about Danny and Jamie's relationship. The next day in class, Jamie gets a C on her second paper. She can't believe she got the same score as her first paper. She thinks Madsen doesn't like her because she did what Madsen wanted. Jamie's friend suggests that she should talk to Madsen again about the score. When class is over, Jamie notices Madsen and Danny having a close conversation. Danny tells Madsen that his baseball coach might remove him from the team. Madsen promises Danny that if he gets an A, he will stay on the team. To help him improve his grades, she asks him to meet her after school. Danny also talks to her about his parents. They want him to go to a good college like Stanford. Madsen understands his problem and helps him feel better. Also, Danny asks Madsen about her parents, and Madsen says that she never knew them, but her foster mom passed away by taking too much insulin. Later, Jamie meets Danny. Jamie tells Danny that Miss Madsen is being really tough on her by giving her bad grades, even though she knows Jamie's work is good. Danny asks why Madsen would do that, but Jamie responds with an irritated expression. When Jamie wants to ask a question, Danny has to go because he needs to do some things for his mom. A little while later, Danny visits Madsen and asks her if she is failing Jamie on purpose. Madsen asks him what Jamie has told him, and Danny answers that it was nothing. Madsen tells him not to worry and that Jamie is just overthinking things. They choose to kiss again, and when Danny turns around, he sees Jamie looking at them from outside the house. Jamie quickly walks away when Danny spots her. At the same time, Madsen tries to stop Danny from running to Jamie, but she can't. Outside Madsen's house, Danny is able to catch up to her. Jamie struggles not to cry because she can't believe her boyfriend is cheating on her with her teacher. Danny keeps giving reasons for his actions accusations, but Jamie doesn't trust him. Danny tries to soothe her and says that he will handle it. Jamie and Danny then go to Jamie's home. The next morning, she decides to talk to Jamie. She tells Jamie that she made a mistake by giving her a C on the second paper and changes it to an A. Jamie responds with sarcasm, saying that Madsen's apology won't solve the issues between her, Madsen, and Danny. A few hours later, Madsen tells the principal that Jamie has been acting very aggressive. The headmaster wants to speak with Jamie, but Madsen says she can handle it and get a good comment from her. In the parking lot, Danny walks over to Jamie to see how she is. Jamie tells Danny that Madsen gave her an A, but she failed Jamie on purpose. Danny tells Jamie that he will break up with Madsen tonight. Jamie says that after he breaks up with Madsen, Madsen can come to his house to talk about their relationship. Later, Danny asks Madsen to meet him at the park. When Madsen gets his text, she feels happy. At the park, Jamie begins to show interest in Danny, but Danny stays serious and tells her that he doesn't like how Madsen has been treating Jamie. Madsen keeps trying to convince Danny to stay, but she can't. Danny then walks away and leaves her by herself in the park. While she is crying, Madsen gets into the car and runs into Danny with it. In a hurry, Madsen hides Jamie's body and then cleans up all the blood from her car. Then, Madsen goes to Jamie's home. She secretly puts Danny's blood on Jamie's car without Jamie knowing. The next day, the police are discussing the case of a teenager who was found dead in the park. At Jamie's house, she tries to call Danny several times, but she can't get through. A little while later, her mom tells her that the police called. The police say they found Danny's body. The police want Jamie and her mom to visit the police station. At the police station, Jamie and her mom talk to Danny's parents. Danny's parents hold Jamie responsible for what happened to their son. They are about to fight, but the police calm them down. The police ask Jamie if he was talking to Danny during the incident. Jamie tells him that Danny said he would go to her house after he breaks up with his girlfriend, Madsen. The police are surprised and are asking Jamie if she has any evidence that her teacher is dating her student, Danny. Later, the police are talking to Madsen at her home. She says she doesn't have a special relationship with Danny and claims that it's just Jamie making accusations. Madsen tells the police that she made the claim because her behavior changed in the last week. The police asked Madsen where she was when the incident happened, and she said she was at the movie theater. The next day, the police come to Jamie's house and start looking everywhere to find clues. The police find blood on the front of Jamie's car. Jamie is shocked and doesn't know what to do. The police decide to arrest Jamie for killing Danny. At the same time, Jamie's parents are trying to soothe her and telling her that she will be free very soon. While Jamie is at the jail, Jamie's mom is keeping an eye on Madsen because he is acting strangely. After that, what Jamie's parents said happens, and Jamie is set free. Jamie thinks that Madsen is the one who killed Danny, so she plans to catch Madsen and get her to admit the truth. The next night, Jamie quietly leaves her house and goes to Madsen's house. When Jamie almost gets Madsen to admit his crime, Madsen discovers it and tries to hurt Jamie. Luckily, the police arrive just in time and take her into custody. Later, the police discover that this isn't the first time Madsen has been involved with a student. She hid it well and was able to move to LA. The next morning, Jamie gets a letter from Whitendale University saying she got in. The movie ends here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.